welcome back. I know that we were all hoping that maybe we would get to come back meet in the Dib Lab as usual, but I am super excited to see what we can do remotely. So I'm actually coming to you from my garage, and I am a little bit sad that I'm not going to get to actually see you all today because we missed our synchronous class day already this week, but I will get to see you a little bit later on. In the meantime, though, I thought it would be good to catch up a little bit via video, tell you what I've been up to, tell you a little bit about what you can expect from this course moving forward, because I know it's going to be a little bit of a tough thing to get used to. All right, so first, I'll tell you a little bit about what I've been up to. Right behind me, you can see a climbing wall. And like I said, I'm in my garage. Rather than being able to go on a trip this spring break like I usually do, I obviously stayed home, like all of you probably did, and I figured there was a pretty good chance we would not be able to go out as much as usual soon, and so I decided to build this wall, so that way I can keep rock climbing, even though obviously I don't want to go outside and spread germs that way, and all the climbing gyms are closed. It was a lot of fun. I also learned how to make my own climbing poles. So this one right here is one that I made. I may end up telling you guys a little bit more about that later on. In my basement, which is the other place I will probably be making videos for y'all, I have 3 3D printers, not all of which are functional, but I have been printing some personal protective equipment for healthcare workers to try to help out in what small way I can. So there's definitely been a lot going on over here, and I hope that you all have found some way to stay busy, or at least not totally lose your mind, because I know that being stuck at home isn't always the greatest feeling. Okay, now on to what we're going to be doing in this class. The great thing is we kind of prepared for this a little bit. The 2 weeks before spring break, I had you all doing work off of videos and things like that, and so I've got lots of practice making videos. You have some practice in following along to them. So my plan is to make more videos for you guys, and on our synchronous days, I will still have you guys working off of videos, but I will be there to answer any questions and help you guys along, or if there is something that I want to do in person, so for example, like having class discussions, things like that, that will be during that time, and I'll also have office hours. My plan right now is to pick a couple days a week from like 2 to 3 p.m., but I haven't finalized those hours yet. By the time I post this, I may have also posted my office hours, but for now, just check the classroom, it'll be posted there. I think that is about it in terms of like general class structure, but in terms of what you're actually going to be doing today, you are going to be looking for tools at your house. And I know this might seem like kind of a weird assignment, but I actually love this. So you know how I artificially reduced the amount of supplies that you could use to your last project, and I was like, oh, you can only use this, this, and this. This coronavirus situation is actually a really great real-world example of how that can happen. If you look all over the internet, and I'm probably going to make you guys watch some videos on this, there are people who are making, like I said, the things that I'm 3D printing in my basement, for example, these face shields for people who work in healthcare. People are also making ventilators, like all these homemade masks, and they're doing as much as they can with whatever they have around. So we're going to be doing the same thing. And the first part of figuring out what we can do is knowing what we have to work with. So go around your house, figure out what tools you have, make a list, and be creative. Don't feel like just because you don't have a crazy shop in your backyard that you don't have tools. So, for example, all of you probably have a screwdriver somewhere in your house. Part of this assignment is figuring out where that tool is stored. And for some of you, you might have literally only one screwdriver in your house, and that might be it. But there are still other things that count as tools. So, for example, a can opener is a tool. So if you are feeling like you're really low on the number of tools that you have access to at your house, get a little bit creative. If you already have like 6 trillion tools to list, don't feel like you have to also list the spoons. Secondly, Also make sure that you have permission to touch, access, use whatever tools you are going about and exploring for. So please don't walk into your mom's wood shop, start up the lathe, and then wonder why you got in trouble. Look around, but make sure that you are respecting whatever rules there are in your family and being safe. If you don't know how to use a tool, please don't try to use it. First step is just to figure out what you have access to. Alright, I'm going to post a couple more videos about tools for today, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye!